Hello, hello. Today we are going to talk about rail construction and the signaling needed to pull it off because I don't think anybody's ever really talked about this. They always gloss over it in every video I've seen. Maybe someone's done it by now, but all right, here we go. So, to start this rail, we build this little junction thing. This piece of rail is impossible to build until you build a crossover. These are all one-way rails, of course. You got to know your normal signaling. There's plenty of tutorials about that. You can watch those. But how do you get construction rail to work properly while allowing other traffic through? And so, whenever you have two-way track, what's the rule? The rule is no signals. But in this case, you're going to use signals because a chain signal works just the same as no signals, except it allows a second train going to a different place to pull through. So we have these double way chain signals because this train had to go all the way around here, around this, to get to the track I actually want. So I'm building this track here, and we have right here your chain signal in, chain signal into a junction, normal signal out of a junction. Same over here. This one has to be a normal signal. Okay, so that's the split. That's where it says this train can go over here and this train can go over here, and they're not going to meet in the middle. There's another one. You have to put it at the end over here. All right, right there. So that's saying I have two blocks over here. I have this block, I have that block. Don't cross if there's a train in the other one. And that one can be moved around as you get closer. But you have to have it or you'll only be able to do one side at a time because it's all set. The other way you can do it is just have straight rails going out and not connect them. But I like to have the whole thing planned out and done before I build any rail. I need to connect those two in as well, but that can come later. It's just going to gum up the works right now. All right, so that's how rail signaling works. You're just going to use your nice little chain signals all the way over. It's on this side too, chain, because, you know, if it goes up here, it has to come back. It's going to come back through here. So it has to be chain signals all the way through. You only need it on the one rail that it's taking, okay? So don't put them everywhere. Just put them on the one rail it's taking. And anywhere there's going to be the double traffic, you got to put those down. So what we're going to do is set this up so we can get this all back to normal. We don't want this. We don't like it going all through here when I could easily, you can kind of see I already started, but I deleted it. So you're going to build that rail, you're going to build that rail, and those are going to be your new rails here. All right. And so as soon as it gets built to there, you're going to tell this one, no, don't build there, don't build there. You want it to build there and there, and then you can add them back in. So rail construction actually is annoying. It takes a lot of heading back over here. You grab your rail construction office. You want to have this up all the time because it's over 4,500 auto search. So you're going to assign a new construction. I'm not doing it now, of course, but it has to get there first. All right. So that's the button you're going to need to do anything. The rule is if it hits another track, it's going to build it. Why can't I not build it? That's weird that one doesn't let you build it. It's weird. You should be able to build anything. I wonder if someone's working on it. Alright, we're going to run it. And then, you know what? We'll have this one suspend and this one suspend. So if it hits those, it's not going to keep going. Oh, that one's already built. Sweet. I'm not sure why. Did I? No. Built resource. Alright. I think I found a bug too because those were not built. Alright, so it's going to take forever for it to get over here. But what's going to happen is it's going to build those. and then I'll cut back in and we will fix all the signals and we will get going. Okay, so we're back and the rail car is here. Well, what I want you to see is that it picks up the next rail. Alright, so this is the rule. Alright, if you're outside of the 4500, it'll keep building your rail as long as it's one rail. But it won't pick up this rail now. I might have turned that off too. Let's turn it on. Will it pick this up? No. It'll only pick up one. So now we need to assign this one or it will never build it. So you can see what's assigned. We don't want to build that one yet. Well, it doesn't matter. Alright. So what's going to happen? One's going to come in and build this, and then it's going to turn around and come back. So we're not done yet. This one's going to come in. It's either going to go up here, or it's going to go up here. So I'm not sure. I can't take down the signals yet. Alright, as soon as these get built, though, and this is important, we can take down all these signals and turn them back to normal instead of the crazy chain signals. And then we make the chain signals here. So we'll have chain going into a junction, chain coming into the junction that way, chain that way, and normal, normal. And then we'll have a normal coming out. And that will make it so that the train will come here. It'll cross over if it needs to, or it'll stay on this side. And it will build the rails. And then all this can come out. And it can go back to normal. Because right now, if a train is coming here, it doesn't matter which way it's going. If there's a train here, it's blocking everything all the way back. To here at least. And also, I have a train that seems to want to cross over here and come up here. It was going to the station that way. I had to build this bypass. This bypass was an extra part of this project, which is a good part of the project, but yeah. Not strictly part of what I was doing, and I was kind of embarrassed I hadn't already built it. Alright, so what is going on? Good, we're back up to 99%. That's important. Sorry, I was looking at food while you were away. It's not going well, is all I have to say. I need more food delivery or food production or something. So we'll be fixing that while we wait for rails to build. Okay, so next is we have to switch out all the signals. Boo. Okay. It's probably the most annoying thing about doing rails is switching from construction signals to normal signals and vice versa. There you go. Then we need a normal in. Oh, sorry, chain in. What am I thinking? Alright. That's a chain out. That can be a chain. It doesn't really matter here because it's not like a huge junction. So actually, I want to leave that. Excuse me. And that's now an in. And again, this chain or not isn't going to matter. So I like roundabouts as my rail. Match it. That's ugly. There you go. Alright. And we got this one. Some people say that it's not realistic, and it probably isn't, but it's what I decided to build. So it's real that way. Okay. There's that one. I could take these out, but I found that I keep building more rail. So I think I'll leave that. because this one's so easy to build. Well, it can be. So with this rail, so the train comes up, it comes over here, it builds the rail, it's build, 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 then it turns around and it goes back. If it can't get past something here, a junction, they'd be like, I can't do it, I can't do it, and then it just goes back and forth. That's seriously annoying. So I almost want to leave it in. So we're just going to leave this. All right, let's do the other side. Chain. That's a chain going in. We don't want it to, you know, we want it to be able to come out before it goes in because we don't want to block traffic the other way if there happens to be trains here. But we have nice, quick exit signals right there. This one, I think that one can just disappear. Oh no, it's because of that junction. So that's an out. So these ones are in. Okay. And we got ins. Oops. There we go. That one should be normal now. So now we can have better traffic flow. Thank goodness. These can be chains for going in here. I don't like that one. And I really don't like that, but it's okay. They're both coming out of oil. That's probably never going to happen, at least not at this point. Those are good. That's coming out. That's going in. Alright, so you have to painstakingly go through and do this every time. Alright, that's I mean, it's a little bit annoying, but you'll get your rails built. And you won't have traffic problems. Traffic problems suck. We don't want that. It makes rails take forever. Alright, and one more thing I want to show you. And this was a problem. So, this. We have a way in, a way in, a way out, each way, on each side of this thing. And this one, the game could not figure out how to build it and not have problems every time. You know what? That might have been a rail connection problem now that I think of it. Yeah, it was. Never mind. So this junction's fine. It's ugly though, so don't use it. I shouldn't have showed you this. I will delete this from the video. Not really. Alright, so that's how you do your rail construction signals. Hopefully that was helpful, informative. You now know that you can do rail construction without a problem. You just use chain signals anywhere there's going to be two-way traffic to allow those other trains to slip in when they can, to go to other places. That's how it works. Or, you know what? You can just use no signals until these guys. But you still need chain out. And then it blocks this whole junction. So you don't want that most of the time. Over here, that's what we're doing. No signals. Until way back here, that just makes it so you can do two. Alright, that's your rail construction signals. Good luck with your construction of rails and not having traffic problems because we don't like those. See you next time.